Me, 42, senior software engineer at SaaS startup, making $175,000. Been here since founding, built entire platform. Company called Streamflow Analytics, real-time data analytics platform. Help enterprises analyze streaming data, IoT sensors, user behavior. 3 years building this, ready for major product launch. March 2025 launch event scheduled, 10,000 registered attendees. Live stream to another 50,000 viewers worldwide. Series B funding contingent on successful launch. $42 million investment ready to close after demo. January 2025, company hires new director of engineering named Monica. Age 38, came from consulting, organizational transformation background. First engineering, all hands, she announces her vision. We need fresh start, clean slate for engineering culture. Too much technical debt from legacy approaches. I'm sitting there thinking, that legacy code is our product. 3 years of work, tested, stable, ready to ship. About to watch product launch fail in front of 10,000 people. Because director of engineering deleted our code repository. Let me show you exactly how clean slate destroyed everything. January 2025, Streamflow before Monica. Engineering team, 24 people, all experienced engineers. 18 men, 6 women, all built platform from scratch. I'm senior software engineer, employee number 3. Helped architect entire system, know every component. Our platform is sophisticated, 3 years development. Real-time data ingestion engine. Stream processing using Apache Kafka. Analytics engine with custom algorithms. Visualization layer built on React. All integrated, tested, production ready. We have 2,000 enterprise users in beta. Processing 50 billion events per day. Platform is stable, fast, scalable. Customers love it. Testimonials are glowing. Launch event is Victory Lap. Show the world what we built. Demo platform capabilities live on stage. CEO will announce general availability. Then announce Series B funding. $42 million from Tier 1 VC firm. Everything is lined up perfectly. My team ready. Kevin, age 44, lead backend engineer, built ingestion engine. Marcus, age 41, DevOps lead, manages infrastructure. David, age 40, front-end lead, built visualization layer. James, age 38, data engineer, designed analytics algorithms. Sarah, age 36, senior engineer, built API layer. We're all prepared for launch. Platform tested extensively, no major bugs. Demo script rehearsed dozens of times. Everything works flawlessly. Monica arrives January 15th, 6 weeks before launch. Monica's first week reviewing Codebase. She meets with each engineering lead, asks about architecture decisions, why we chose certain technologies, why code is structured certain ways. Kevin explains back-end architecture, event-driven design, microservices, Kafka streams. Monica, seems overly complex, why not monolith? Kevin, monolith doesn't scale to 50 billion events. Microservices let us scale components independently. Monica, sounds like over-engineering. Marcus explains DevOps setup. Kubernetes clusters, automated deployments, monitoring. Monica, why so many tools, creates complexity. Marcus, each tool serves specific purpose. Need comprehensive monitoring for production systems. Monica, feels like tooling for tooling's sake. David shows front-end architecture. Component-based React, state management, responsive design. Monica, code structure seems rigid, limits creativity. David, structure ensures consistency across large code base. Monica, consistency can stifle innovation. Every conversation, she questions our decisions. Not to understand, but to criticize. January 20th, Monica calls engineering leadership meeting. Me, Kevin, Marcus, David, James, Sarah all present. I've completed my assessment of the code base. My conclusion: we have significant technical debt. Kevin asks, what specific debt are you seeing? Monica, architecture is overly complex. Code structure is rigid and inflexible, built with outdated paradigms. I push back. Platform is 3 years old, built with modern technologies. Kafka, Kubernetes, React are current standards. Monica, standards set by male-dominated tech culture. We need to think differently. Sarah, one of our female engineers, speaks up. I helped build this platform. The architecture is sound, proven in production. Monica, you've been indoctrinated into existing approach. Need fresh perspective. She presents her plan. For product launch, we'll rebuild core platform from scratch with cleaner architecture. Room goes silent. Everyone shocked. David, launch is 6 weeks away. Can't rebuild entire platform in 6 weeks. Monica, not entire platform, just core components. Clean up technical debt before going to market. Marcus, platform works now, it's stable. Why risk rebuilding before critical launch? Monica, because launching with technical debt sets poor foundation for future growth. I escalate to CTO, guy named William, age 48, co-founder. Explain what Monica is proposing. She wants to rebuild platform before launch. 6 weeks timeline, extremely risky. William calls meeting with Monica. Asks her to explain reasoning. Monica, current Codebase reflects old thinking. Launch is opportunity for fresh start. William, platform is tested and stable. Have 2,000 beta users, no major issues. Why rebuild what works? Monica, beta users haven't seen what's possible with properly architected system. William, what specific improvements will rebuild provide? Monica gets vague. Cleaner code, better structure, more maintainable, more scalable. William, we're already scaling fine. Processing 50 billion events daily. Monica, could be better with right architecture. William makes decision. 6 weeks isn't enough time. We're launching with current platform. Can refactor after launch if needed. Monica doesn't argue, but looks unhappy. Meeting ends. I think crisis averted. I'm wrong. January 25th, Friday evening, 6 p.m. Most engineers heading home for weekend. I'm finishing up, about to leave. Get Slack message from Marcus, DevOps. Something wrong with Git repository. Can't pull latest code. I check. Repository returning errors. Try to access through GitHub web interface. Get 404 error. Repository not found. My stomach drops. Call Marcus. Repository is gone. Completely deleted. Marcus, checking with GitHub support. I call Kevin, David, James. Everyone confirming same thing. Main code repository, 3 years of work. Completely deleted, vanished. We have local copies on our machines. But central repository gone. All history, all branches, all commits. Gone. Marcus gets GitHub support on phone. Repository was deleted by account owner. At 5:47 p.m. by user. Monica.torres@streamflow.com. Monica deleted our repository. I call her immediately. Voicemail. She's not answering. Try again, straight to voicemail. Call CTO, call CEO. Emergency meeting at 7 p.m. Monica shows up at 7:30, acting like nothing wrong. CEO asks, "Did you delete code repository?" Monica, I archived legacy Codebase to start fresh implementation. CEO, you deleted 3 years of work. Monica, it's backed up, not deleted. Create a clean workspace for new development. CTO, where's the backup? Monica, on my local machine, exported before deletion. William, restored immediately. Monica, I don't think we should. This is opportunity for a fresh start. Rebuild without accumulated technical debt. I'm furious. We can't rebuild in 6 weeks. Launch is March 15th. That's 7 weeks. Monica, then we have 7 weeks, plenty of time. CEO is trying to stay calm. Monica, we have investors, customers, commitments. Can't miss this launch. Monica, we won't miss it. Just launching better version. Emergency weekend session. Entire engineering team called in Saturday. We need to assess damage and options. Marcus checks GitHub history. Repository deleted 5:47 p.m. Friday. Cannot be restored through GitHub. Monica claims she is export on laptop. She brings laptop, shows us export. It's code dump, no Git history. Just files, no version control. No commit messages, no branch history. 3 years of development context lost. Kevin asks, do you have the Git history? Monica, just exported code files. History isn't important, code is what matters. Marcus, history shows why decisions were made. Why code is structured certain ways. Critical context for maintenance. Monica, fresh team won't need old context. We realize she doesn't understand Git. Doesn't understand version control fundamentals. Thought she was cleaning up. Actually destroyed irreplaceable history. We check our options. Local copies on developer machines. We can reconstruct repository. But we're missing commits from Friday afternoon. 2 engineers pushed code after 5 p.m. after their local copies were synced. That code is gone permanently. Includes critical bug fixes for launch demo. We spend weekend reconstructing repository, combining local copies from all developers, rebuilding history as best we can. By Sunday evening, we have working repository, but we lost Friday's work about 40 commits, including bug fixes we needed for demo. February starts with crisis meeting. CEO, CTO, Monica, engineering leads. CEO, repository is reconstructed, but we lost work and wasted weekend. Monica, this cannot happen again. Monica, I was trying to improve situation. CEO, by deleting 3 years of work. Monica, I had backup, wasn't deleting. CTO, version control is fundamental. Can't just export and delete. CEO makes decision. Monica, you're removed from repository access. Engineering team controls Codebase going forward. Monica looks betrayed. You're limiting my authority. CEO, you demonstrated you don't understand version control. Can't risk another incident. Monica storms out of meeting. Next day, she submits formal complaint to HR. Claims she's being marginalized for being woman. HR investigates. Interviews engineering team. Everyone tells same story. She deleted repository without understanding consequences. Lost critical work week before major deadline. HR finds no evidence of discrimination. But tensions are high. Team morale damaged. February 15th, for weeks to launch. We're behind schedule because of lost weekend. And lost code from Friday. Have to recreate bug fixes from memory. Demo rehearsals showing issues. Platform crashes during live demo simulation. Same bugs we fixed Friday now back. Kevin and I working overtime to fix again. Monica keeps pushing for rebuild. Sending emails about technical debt. Missed opportunity for improvement. Team ignores her, focused on launch. March 1st, 2 weeks to launch. Demo is working but fragile. We identified 12 critical bugs. Need to fix all 12 before launch. Working around the clock. Testing and retesting every scenario. Monica is largely sidelined. Team doesn't trust her judgment. She's attending meetings, but not contributing. March 10th, 5 days to launch. Final demo rehearsal with CEO. Everything works perfectly. CEO is relieved and excited. We're going to pull this off. Despite Monica's sabotage. March 13th, 2 days before launch. Engineering team flies to San Francisco. Launch event at Moscone Center. We're setting up in backstage tech area. Testing equipment, running checks. March 14th, day before launch. Final technical rehearsal on actual stage. 10,000 seats in main hall. Our demo on huge screens. Everything works flawlessly. CEO runs through presentation. Introduces platform, shows capabilities. Live demo of processing, streaming data. Visualizations, updating in real time. Perfect execution, team is confident. March 15th, launch day. Morning sound check, everything working. 10,000 attendees arriving. Livestream has 50,000 viewers watching. Series B investors in front row. Press section full of tech journalists. 1 p.m. Event begins. CEO takes stage to massive applause. Opens with company vision. Talks about data analytics revolution. Builds anticipation for platform demo. 1:30 p.m. Technical demo begins. David is backstage, controlling demo. I'm monitoring back-end systems. Kevin watching infrastructure. CEO on stage. Let me show you Streamflow in action. Screen shows our platform interface. David starts demo script. Ingesting live data from IoT sensors. Sensors are simulated, controlled by us. Data should flow in, get processed, visualized. CEO, watch as we ingest 1 million events per second. David triggers data flow. Nothing happens. Interface shows 0 events. Data ingestion is failing. I check backend logs immediately. Error messages flooding in. Authentication failure on API. David tries backup plan. Nothing working. CEO on stage trying to ad-lib. Technical difficulty, 1 moment. Awkward silence. 10,000 people waiting. Find the problem. API keys expired. Someone deleted production API credentials and replaced with invalid ones. Check Git history for changes. Last commit. Monica, yesterday 11 p.m. Clean up unnecessary configuration files. She deleted production API keys. Thought they were unnecessary. Now demo is broken. Can't authenticate. No way to fix live. Need valid credentials. But original keys are gone, deleted. Have to generate new keys. Reconfigure entire platform. Takes minimum 30 minutes. CEO, still on stage. Audience getting restless. Tries to continue presentation without demo. Showing slides instead. But investors expected live demonstration. 2 p.m. Still can't fix demo. CEO cuts presentation short. We'll have working demo at booths. Thank you for your patience. Weak applause. Audience disappointed. Investors looking concerned. Press writing about failed launch. Biggest product launch disaster. Backstage is chaos. CEO furious. Asks what happened. I explain. Monica deleted production credentials. Last night, thought they were cleanup. CEO, she has repository access again? CTO, no, but she has production access. Didn't revoke that. Only repository. CEO to Monica, you deleted production credentials. Night before launch? Monica, they were in wrong location. Was organizing configuration properly. CEO, you crashed our launch demo. Monica, I was improving code organization. CEO, get out, you're fired. Security will escort you from building. Monica, you can't fire me for doing my job. CEO, your job was ensuring successful launch. You sabotaged it twice now. Security escorts Monica out. But damage is done. Launch failed. That evening, investor calls. Series B lead calls CEO. We're pulling out of the deal. Launch demonstrated operational instability. Can't invest $42 million in company that can't execute. CEO tries to explain it was one person. Investor, one person had that much access? That's governance failure. We're out. Other investors follow. Entire $42 million round collapses. Without Series B, company has 3 months runway. Can't survive without funding. March 18th, emergency board meeting. Company is in crisis. Failed launch, no funding, limited runway. Board discusses options. Sell company at distressed price. Or shut down, liquidate assets. CEO tries to salvage Series B. Reaches out to other investors. Everyone saw failed launch. No one wants to invest now. April 2025, layoffs begin. Can't afford 180-person company. Cutting to 40 people, skeleton crew. Most of engineering team let go. Including me, Kevin, Marcus, David. We built the platform, but company can't afford us. Monica is long gone. Files lawsuit claiming wrongful termination. Says she was fired for being woman. Company countersues for sabotage. May 2025, Company shuts down. Remaining staff laid off. Assets sold to competitor for $8 million. Investors who put in $28 million get nothing. Employees with equity get nothing. 180 jobs lost total. June 2025, lawsuits resolved. Monica's wrongful termination suit dismissed. Evidence shows she deleted code twice. Cause catastrophic launch failure. Company's countersuit wins. She's ordered to pay $2 million damages. She appeals but loses. Banned from engineering leadership. Her reputation in tech destroyed. Now it's today, August 2025. 5 months since failed launch. Streamflow Analytics doesn't exist. I'm senior engineer at different company. $185,000. They hired me based on my platform work. Most of original team landed well. We're experienced, talented engineers. Kevin is staff engineer at major tech company. Marcus is DevOps director somewhere else. David started his own consultancy. We're fine. We'll always find work. 180 other employees, not so lucky. Sales, marketing, customer support. Many still looking for jobs. Monica is consulting now. Engineering transformation specialist. Wonder if she tells clients about Streamflow. About deleting code repository. About crashing product launch. About destroying $42 million funding round. About 180 jobs lost. Probably not. Probably frames herself as victim. Pushed out for challenging status quo. That's easier than admitting. She didn't understand version control. Didn't understand production credentials. Didn't understand what legacy code meant. She thought 3 years of work was technical debt to be discarded. Thought tested, stable platform. Needed fresh start. She got her fresh start, just not the way she intended. Fresh start of company shutting down. Fresh start of 180 people losing jobs. Fresh start of failed product launch. In front of 10,000 people. With 50,000 watching live stream. Everyone saw platform fail. Everyone saw demo crash. Everyone saw CEO struggle on stage. That's the legacy Monica left. Not fresh start or clean slate. Just catastrophic failure. Caused by deleting the code repository. That 24 engineers spent 3 years building. September 2025, 6 months after the disaster. I get email from former Streamflow customer. Director of analytics at Fortune 500 company. They were beta user, loved our platform. Email says, "What happened to Streamflow? Your platform was solving real problems for us. Now we're stuck with inferior alternatives." I explained the situation briefly. Director of engineering deleted critical code. Crash product launch, lost funding, company folded. Customer response, "That's insane. We were ready to sign $2 million annual contract. Had budget approved, just waiting for general availability." I forward this to former CEO. He replies with list of similar stories. 14 enterprise customers ready to sign. Combined $18 million in annual contracts. All lost when company shut down. Not just the Series B funding we lost, but entire future revenue stream. Platform that could have been worth $200 million plus. Destroyed because one person didn't understand what she was deleting. October 2025, I speak at engineering conference. Panel about technical leadership failures. Moderator asks me about Streamflow collapse. I walk through timeline carefully. Director of engineering deleted code repository. Thought it was technical debt cleanup. Actually destroyed 3 years of version history. Audience of 500 engineers gasps audibly. Someone asks, "Didn't she understand Git?" I answer honestly, "No, she didn't. She came from consulting, not engineering. Hired for leadership vision, not technical expertise." Another engineer asks, "How did she get that role?" I explain, company wanted diverse leadership. Prioritized representation over technical competence. Paid the price on launch day. After panel, 3 CTOs approach me. All tell similar stories from their companies. Non-technical people in technical leadership. Making decisions they don't understand. One CTO, "We almost made same mistake. Board wanted to hire someone different. I insisted on technical competence first. Your story validates that decision. December 2025, Monica's LinkedIn resurfaces. She's rebranded as Engineering Culture Consultant. Tagline: transforming traditional engineering teams. No mention of Streamflow on profile. No mention of deleted repositories. No mention of failed product launch. Just generic statements about innovation. Former coworkers notice, start commenting. David posts: interesting omission of your last role. Kevin posts: should mention the $42 million you cost investors. Monica deletes her entire LinkedIn within hours. Tries to erase the evidence. But internet never forgets. Screenshots circulate on engineering forums. Reddit threads about worst engineering disasters. Streamflow becomes cautionary tale. Title: when non-technical director deletes prod repo. Gets 15,000 upvotes, 2,000 comments. Every engineer's nightmare scenario. Now it's January 2026. 10 months since the failed launch. I still think about that day sometimes. Standing backstage at Moscone Center. Watching CEO struggle on stage. 10,000 people waiting for demo. Knowing I couldn't fix it in time. Knowing Monica deleted the credentials. Night before the biggest moment of company's existence. 3 years of work. 24 engineers' careers. 180 employees' jobs. $42 million in funding. $18 million in pending contracts. All destroyed. Because director of engineering thought she was cleaning up, when actually she was deleting everything that mattered. The code repository that we built, line by line, commit by commit, for 3 years, gone in one click, at 5:47 p.m. on a Friday evening, 6 weeks before launch. That's the story of how product launch failed in front of 10,000 users because someone deleted what she didn't understand and couldn't rebuild in time to save everything.